Welcome back to Kim's Creations. I am going to do a straight pour today in the Galaxy style of Sarah Mack. She did a wonderful one today and that I saw on YouTube, and I've been inspired to lay some paint down on the canvas myself. So this here, I think I already said just now because I'm losing my mind, it's a 24 by 24 gallery wrapped deep edge canvas. It is just barely fitting in the screen, I know. My paints today are very thick. They're mixed approximately 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint. I also added satin enamel to this from Deco Art, and the white base is Artist Loft Flow Acrylic in white. So you can see it's leaving a mound on a mound. It's very thick. It's taken a while to go in. So that's going to be my base. I'm also going to put it in some of the layers. And here's my cup. So at the bottom of the cup, I'm going to layer just a little itty bitty bit of white. That's it. Now my yellow here is a mix. I mixed equal parts of Pebeo Studio Acrylics Naples yellow hue along with Liquitex Basics Naples yellow hue. And that got me this lovely color here. I'm gonna put a splooge of that in there. Highly technical term, splooge. I think, do I want any more? Yes, a splooge. This color here is also a mix. Again, equal parts. I wanted to finish up my Fire Opal from Folk Art, and it's so close in color to Arteza's Pearl Marmalade. So I added, like I said, equal parts of both of these, and that created not much difference in color, but it's this beautiful, rich, kind of coppery, orangey color. I am going to add that in a larger splooge onto that. And this here, no mix this time, it's straight up Bordeaux Red by Arteza, one of my favorite colors. And this one, the Arteza paints tend to be very thick and highly pigmented. So I have 4 parts Floetrol, 1 part of the Arteza paint in this case. And in this one, I'm gonna give a pretty decent drop of the red in that. Now what am I gonna do? I am gonna put gold in. That's what I'm gonna do. So on top of that, I am going to add 24 karat gold by Deco Art. And I used this one, the Americana Metallics. I'm gonna put that on top of the red here. And the red mixing with the gold, I put a pretty decent amount of gold in there, will also create an orangey color, which I think will be fantastic. All right, now I'm going to add in some blue. And this is just some leftover blue. It's Cobalt Blue by Liquitex Basics. Here's the color. Always good to be able to use up some leftover paints. I'm gonna put a good dollop of that in there. And I'm going to add in, at this stage, a little bit more of the Satin Enamels by Deco Art. along with, that's the mixture with the Artist Loft Flow Acrylic. I'm gonna go back with a little sample of gold. And then back to this Naples yellow mix. Coppery mix. I'm gonna throw a little bit of gold on top of this. Just literally a little dab. And go back to the Bordeaux red. All right. Gold again. Cobalt blue. Now I do have another blue just off to the side here, which is a little bit darker than this one, that I mixed up as well just in case. And it's actually the phthalo blue. So I have a little bit more. It's just ever so slightly darker. So I'm gonna add that on top here. You can see the difference there. Another really good splooge of this. Put a good layer of that in. All right. Top that off with a little white. Gold. Naples yellow. I'm gonna have a very, very full cup, pretty much because I need to. This is a 24 by 24, so it is gonna need quite a bit of paint. I think that's gonna do it. I'm gonna move my paints out of the way. Okay, I think I should grab some paper towel. Have that at the ready because paint is gonna go flying. I'm already prepared to have paint on the floor. All right. Just gonna make sure everything's still recording and we're doing well. And we are. Okay. I'm going to put down my base here of white. Okay, that ought to do it. Save some as flow extender, should I need it. You can see a couple of goobers in this. I did just mix up my paint. Where is my goober picker outer? What do I do with it? Ugh. Staring me right in the face. Now I've lost. Okay, there's one here. In this case, the goobers are unmixed paint because I did just drain the Floetrol. And I can see where the goobers are because in the light, I'll see that the paint is kind of puckering in areas. There. Should be the last goober for my white at any rate in there. We'll see what happens. Get a torch. There really are bubbles in the paint. Want to pop them now. All right, that'll do. Might lay down just a little more in the middle here. Okay. All right, then, here's my cup. Here we go. Twisting and turning. I do like to do that in my paintings just to create more kind of interest there. But on this last pass here, I'm just gonna keep it as is. Because I want to have this kind of sunset feel, if you will. And down to the very, very end. Okay. Had a terrible dismount there. I don't know who I heard that from, the dismount thing, but I like it, so I'm gonna own it. I'm just gonna get that little tail and whip it around. And I'm just gonna blend that there. Okay. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I think I just got paint on my face. All right, there's my cup. Looking good. I have a little bit left over in case I need it on here. I am going to just circle this around a little bit. Get the white covered up. Just do a wee bit of a stretch. And bring it back into the center. All right. I'm going to bring you guys in for a close-up, just so you can see what I am seeing here. So give me 1 minute while I pull you down. You are going to get glare from all my lights, but do you see the bubbles on there? My friend Tracy says that I'm making up the fact that there are bubbles on the on the canvas and that I'm just pulling out my torch because I like to play with fire. But there really are bubbles. Isn't that looking so awesome? All right, let's get you back up so that I can break out my torch and get rid of those bubbles. All right. Bring you back a little. Actually, I shouldn't just bring you back. I should move my canvas. All right. There we go. Get the torch. Popping the bubbles, because I don't want there to be pinholes later. And it also helps to bring up the metallics through the other paints. All right, that's a good start, I guess. All right. Now my white here, I'm going to use this as my flow extender. This is really thick, so I'm just going to add water to this. Significant amount. Just really watering it down. The whole purpose of this is just to allow this paint to slide over something instead of rolling over itself. I think I can still thin it out some more. It's still leaving a mound. Definitely stirring it up well, though. Pulling from the sides. Okay. All right, that should hopefully be enough. Here we go. You can see all these cool cells that have popped up through the paints. And it's really cool. You're going to get to see more of that as I stretch this all out. Now I'm trying to figure out, well, I think I'm just going to start circling. Now, do you see how the paint is flowing over that white now? It's not really rolling over itself. And I am just going to go around in a circle. Just slowly stretching things out. I'm trying not to move too fast so that I hopefully don't lose anything that I consider important because I wasn't paying attention. And again, it just helps to let the cells come up and stretch out. Okay, now I'm just going to bring this back into the center. The weight of the paint, that is, back into the center. Okay. Loving what I'm seeing so far. Got gold on me. All right, now as I've stretched this out, more bubbles have come up. So back to popping bubbles. And the bubbles were in there for two reasons on the canvas. One, I just mixed up my paints. So I didn't let them sit If you let your paint sit, you won't have as many bubbles, but you'll always get bubbles on the surface of your paint, air bubbles on the surface of your paint, due to the air getting trapped as you're pouring the paint onto the canvas. So there's two reasons why you would have that happen. Okay. Love this. Now I think I saw a bubble that I think was a bubble, but it might be a goober. And now I can't find it. So I think it popped. Must have been a bubble. All right. Where am I gonna go first? I'm liking the blue in here with the red, so I think I'm gonna try and anchor that side first. And come around. I'm just gonna go round, we'll see. Let's just go round again. So the weight of the paint is moving up this way, and it's just where the paint is flowing the fastest. And I am just gonna take my time with this because I am really, really loving what I am seeing. And I don't wanna lose too much over the edges. I'm doing a slow circle round. And go off this corner. Bring that back. I think I need to help it here a little bit. Grab some that's that paint that came down the side and just help it. Okay. Whew, this is heavy and it's getting slippery as the paint comes off the side. So you can see I'm kind of tipping it this way and that way, just trying to direct the paint. Okay, we'll have this come back now. Now I want to come down this way. I'm just going to turn this canvas. Try and help myself here a little bit. Whew, heaviness. And yes, I have paint on the floor. Because I can't do a 24 by 24 inch canvas and not have that happen. I mean, this painting is about the size of my table. Hopefully this is still in frame for you guys. At least that bottom edge. Okay. Bring it back. rotate around again. Oh, I got my hand in the top there. All right, that's okay. That's okay. Okay, back to directing this paint. Off this final corner. And there we go. Whew. Now I've got to bring it back. Okay, and I think that's gonna do it. Wow. 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 My hands are a mess. Big, big mess. Okay. What do I need to do, if anything? I think I might need to just come off this side a little. I don't know if I can. We'll see. Let's see if I can move this. So the weight of my paint was brought back to the middle, and that's why this part here is moving. And now I want to pick this up a bit. I'm just trying to get it off this area right here where I accidentally touched it with my hand. There. Now we're bringing it back. I am so pleased with this. All right, I'm good. I'm good. I am just gonna drag my hands round underneath. What I am gonna do first though, Tracy, all right, that's it. I am done. I'm just gonna keep fixing my sides and scraping the base. But otherwise, we are good. All right. Let's give you a tour. I'm gonna come around and see. Oh, that's gonna be pretty bad with the light. Okay, let's start here. I got lights everywhere. But look at the blending of the gold and that, what was it, papaya from Arteza, the blue, the Bordeaux red, that was the cobalt blue and the phthalo blue. I love all these lines in here. And look at these stripy cells. How cool are they? There are lots of stripy cells. And then that gorgeous kind of orangey papaya color going into the Naples yellow. Just a wee bit of the white there. And I love all the fingerlings, as it were. Come around. Again, you're just gonna have to excuse the lights. I'll try not to have them show as much. Now look here, I want to show you these edges. See those cells that popped up there? And that was because I added that gold in. Now this cell here, right there, that little one is white because of the white base, the puddle that I poured. And I didn't really want too much of that white to come up, so I am pretty happy to see these gold ones. And I'll show you the other side while I'm on my way. Look at the lines in here of that blue mixing in, and the lines with the red, the Bordeaux red with that papaya color. Big boulders. So up here at this corner, this is where I had a lot of the gold. You see the little pearls coming up. Similar to what I had with the pearl pours, my previous couple of videos with the pearl pours. That's why those are coming up. And again, just beautiful cells. Big ones, little ones, lots of fingerlings kind of in there. That light cobalt blue mixing in. There it is. I am super, super, super happy. All right. Ta-da! There it is. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making this painting. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. And I appreciate your time watching this video. If you have any comments to make, please make them in the description below, and or in the comment section below. And until next time, bye for now.